Hello, my name is Rybread, and I want to show you a few tips for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. I've played the Tomodachi Life series since the 3DS game. Tomodachi Collection for the Nintendo DS is the first game, but it was exclusive to Japan and never had an overseas release, so most people consider Tomodachi Life for the 3DS the first game, even though it technically isn't. These little tricks were also part of the 3DS title, so they're not anything new, but for some people, living the dream is their first Tomodachi Life experience. So if you're an older Tomodachi Life player and already knew about these, cool. Full disclaimer, this is how I choose to play the game. If you play your game differently, good on you, there's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong is getting mad at strangers on the internet for playing a silly little life sim game differently than you. Backseat gaming Tomodachi Life is definitely a weird choice because it doesn't affect you or your game in any way, shape, or form, and you have some problems to work on. Okay, got that out of the way. Social interactions are not predetermined by the game, they're completely random. This works for both romantic and platonic interactions. If it doesn't go as you hoped it would, hit the home button on your system, close the game, and then relaunch it. You've basically soft reset your game and now you have another chance to try again. Now, I should state that if you see a bubble above your Mii's head that's going to alter a relationship you potentially care about a lot, like a romantic confession, save before you proceed. I once opened my game to a pink thought bubble and one of my characters wanted to confess to his crush, and not thinking anything of it, I let him confess, but she rejected him. I soft reset my game, and when I opened it again, his bubble was gone, so that was my fault on assuming the game had saved that state after I opened it. Orange bubbles indicate relationship problems. Pink indicate romance problems. Yellow are just general problems like food, treasures, clothing, or even island landscape suggestions. Yellow exclamation marks are one of three things. 1, it means a cutscene will trigger, and this can happen with one or multiple Mii's in the same spot. When it's 2 Mii's, it'll usually give a boost to the relationship if it may have dropped a little, so this is a good thing to keep in mind for friends and couples. If it doesn't, that means the relationship was already at max level or another Mii didn't react positively in the cutscene. Though I have noticed some cutscenes don't affect relationships at all and are just there to entertain you, but in most cases, they boost relationships. 2, they want you to take a photo of them. This is accompanied by them waving at you, and I've noticed this is a fairly rare occurrence. 3rd, and the most dreaded, they want to make changes to the layout of the island that you designed with your own vision in mind. This is obvious by them blankly staring at the spot in front of them. You can entertain their wishes, ignore them and it'll eventually go away, or do what I do. Chuck them into the naughty Mii pit and force them to walk a long maze to get back to the island. I actually added a maze to this because I found out these guys are f***ing wizards and can just teleport out of enclosed spaces. Green exclamation marks just mean a Mii or group of Mii's want to play a game with you. They always wave at you for this interaction. There are no benefits to Mii relationships in minigames, but I like playing them to get treasures to sell and eventually complete the collection. The purple exclamation marks mean a Mii has a physical problem, like hiccups, freezing in place, or falling down and not being able to get up.
I've fallen, and I can't get up!
You can help them yourself, but I utilize this to either mend relationships that are dropping a little, or introduce Mii's who haven't met to one another. In most cases, this triggers crushes. The afflicted Mii will typically fall in love with the Mii who helped them, providing they aren't already in a romantic relationship with somebody else, or related to the Mii who helped them. Another thing to do with relationships is the travel tickets. I have a ton of these saved up because I'm almost at the max Mii capacity, and I've raised happiness levels over 1,000 times.
Happiness levels have been raised over 1,000 times. So as you can see, BB residents have gathered to show their appreciation of Cringe Queen.
I've played this game too much. But you can see I have well over 200 wishes. These tickets are useful if you notice your Mii's relationships tanking and you don't want a potential divorce. From what I've noticed, when you give a ticket to a Mii, the relationships it affects are the Mii's who go with them. Sometimes I see it also affect the ticket receiver's relationships, but it's usually the ones who tag along with them. Unfortunately, you don't get to pick who the ticket giftee goes with on their vacations. In most cases, they go with their spouse, family members, and roommates. Sometimes they go with a friend outside their household or even by themselves. So again, If you're looking to mend relationships, save your game before gifting a ticket. If they go with someone you don't want them to go with or by themselves, just do the soft reset method. Giving Mies travel tickets is also a good idea for when they're depressed because it gets rid of the sadness completely. All in all, mending relationships and living the dream is significantly easier than it was in the 3DS title because there are several different things that affect relationships now, so there's that bit of leeway given to us. But those were some tips on keeping your Mies relationships positive. I hope you found them useful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you around.
Do you feel like talking about? Why aren't we shooting?